It's you and me, no place I'd rather be. Ding dong, hello, let's make this house a home.
Welcome to Spencer and Sarah's house.
Hi.
How are you today, Spencer?
I'm doing good. I'm very excited to get feedback on my food I made, and I'm excited to see my boyfriend today, and just chilling.
Hell yeah. That's nice.
How are you?
I'm good. I played Dragon Age 4 for 4 hours today and have been loving it.
Hell yeah.
Just very excited that there's to experience a new game of a series that I love so much, and like being like there's new content is so cool. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it was really good. And then I was like, okay, I gotta pause because I was like, I'm so excited that like when I get too excited, it immediately exhausts me. And so like I was so excited and giddy, and then I was like, I'm fucking tired now and I can't do anything. So then I stopped and started watching Shrinking instead.
Oh, I love that show.
It's so good.
Yeah. I can't wait for you to finish the season so we can talk about it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll be done by next week.
Fuck yeah. All right, what are we doing today?
Oh yeah, today we are doing Crafts and Chill.
Yee, another one.
Grab your crafts.
I am going to still be working on the craft we started this with.
Ooh, yay.
I just get so lazy sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm working on a balaclava.
What is that?
So it's I already have one made where it's like a hood that you put on to wear for the winter times.
Okay.
So it's like a detached hood that you put on, and it like warms your neck, and you can put it over your head.
Ooh.
So I made one that's like been keeping me warm in the windy weather, and a coworker has asked me to make her one, so I'm starting a new one for her.
Oh my God, I love that. Can I have one next?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. What color?
An emerald green, please. Is that possible?
I think I actually have an emerald green.
Otherwise, let me know. Whatever is easiest for you.
I'll let you know. I think I do have an emerald green if we're thinking of the same emerald color.
All right. Yeah, we'll verify.
Yeah. Ooh. So you're doing the purple and blue strawberry bracelet?
Yeah.
Hell
yes.
yeah.
Still.
Cannot wait.
I was like making it for the babies. And then I realized like they're really littles. Like I don't want to like. Oh wait, I already did this wrong. Like I just didn't want them to have something small that they could like chew on, you know.
Oh yeah.
And I started making it when they were teeny, and then now that they're a little older, I'm like maybe I could make it and they could just be like a little charm they can hang off the crib or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Those Babbins, they're so cute.
Yeah, they are.
They're 7 months old now. Isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
I am the aunt to 7-month-olds.
Wild.
2 of them. They're so cute. They are eating solid food now, and they've been getting like better and better at hand-eye coordination anyway, but now they're able to like pick up the rattles or like grab their rattles and shake them by themselves, and I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I can't believe you guys can do this.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, they're so fun. I started rewatching Ted Lasso a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It just I don't know if you're keeping up with what's going on over here, but there's some scary shit happening right now.
With like which part? The bird flu?
First of all,
that's what I'm thinking about.
That's a huge thing. Eggs are $9 now. Isn't that crazy? because of bird flu.
Oh my God.
So that's one thing.
Yeah.
The other thing is the Tesla truck that exploded in front of Trump Tower. Did you hear about that?
What? No.
Yeah, there was like one of those Tesla Cybertrucks was parked outside of Trump Tower and exploded. And I immediately was like, this is because of the election, surely. And
Yeah.
they weren't making that connection at first, but now they're like, oh, we think, because it was like packed with fireworks or some shit. I don't know. I can't quite remember.
Yeah.
And then some person drove down Bourbon Street in New Orleans and like killed a bunch of people.
Oh.
And they say it's connected to ISIS. Which like,
the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know how true that is, if that has changed since being reported, but there's like all kinds of crazy shit going on right now.
That's wild.
And I think the Mangione trial is starting or has already started.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot going on with that too.
Yeah.
It's just like a weird time in the US right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need like remembrance that like good people exist and good things can happen. And like,
absolutely.
So I was like, let me just watch some Ted Lasso real quick and try to like feel better.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's just been a weird time. How long have you been crocheting now?
Like in my life?
Yeah.
I was in high school, so 12 years maybe.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. I think like consistently crocheting like throughout the year, maybe like 5 or 6 years.
Oh God, girl, look at you go.
Yeah, I just like making things.
I love that for you. Love that about you.
Thanks.
I feel like I need to do one more knot. No, it's fine. It's fine. This is just what we're gonna do now. I can't do this anymore.
That's what, like, I'm trying to figure out if I've done the right like hook size, because it's like this pattern needs 2 different hooks, but it doesn't tell me what hook to start with.
Oh God.
It just goes, use this hook for this, use this hook for this, but not at the beginning. And I'm like, come on, please.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to do 6 backward-forward knots, and I think I only did 5, but I only did 5 on the other side too, it looks like. So I'm like, I'm just gonna leave it. Let the gods decide.
5.
I saw your list of like shows you were watching this year too on your Instagram.
Mm-hmm. That was fun.
Oh, this is 2 backwards knots. What the hell?
You know what I did on Friday is on the topic of like just like trying to find like good people and like kind of make more like human connections. There's a pizzeria down the street from me that like I've always walked by that like looks really cute. Like it's really tiny, and you can like where the front counter is, right behind it is the prep counter, and like the oven's right there, and there's like 4 tables inside. And it's really cute. And I was like, one day I'm gonna go in there and order a pizza. And Friday was the day. I was like, I'm coming home. I can pick up a pizza on my way home. So I walked in there, and like it was just so cute. It's just this guy being like, hello, what do you want? And I was like, oh, can I have a margarita pizza? And he was like, okay, take a seat. And it was just really cute. And I was like so anxious to like go in, because I've just been having like a lot of like high anxiety about social interactions recently. And it was just so cute. And I was like, I like left that being like, that was really, really nice. I'm glad I did that.
Hell yeah. Was the pizza good?
It was it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad by any means. And like I normally have frozen pizza, so it was better than the frozen pizza. But I think there was like a missing of something like taste wise. But I only had a margarita pizza, so it was just a cheese pizza. And I think because it's like fresh ingredients, like mozzarella doesn't really taste like anything.
Yeah.
So like I will go back again to try other pizzas with different toppings just to see what that's like.
Hell yeah.
Because it wasn't bad, and like when I ate it, like I didn't feel sick after eating it either. So I was like, that's nice. So I'll definitely go back and try other pizzas as well.
All right. Very good.
Yeah, it was really cute.
My favorite type of pizza is it's like at this place in my hometown,
Mm.
and instead of tomato sauce, it's like barbecue sauce,
Ooh.
and it's pineapple, ham, and bacon.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's so good.
What's the place?
Little Italian.
Oh, I've never had it. What the hell?
It's very good. Delish.
That sounds really nice. I love over here. Hot honey is a thing. I don't know if that's a thing over there.
Yeah, I've had like a hot honey and bee pollen pizza before, and it's really good.
What the fuck?
It's LA. I don't know. LA is fucking weird sometimes.
That's hilarious. I've had like pepperoni and hot honey.
Ooh, yeah, hot honey's so good.
It's so good.
I'm really into this like sauce now. It's like, God, I wish I could remember the brand. It's like a chicken sauce. It's like really tangy, and you could dip it in anything, but when you dip it in chicken, it's fucking bananas. It's so good. I'll try to remember what it's called. I did do this not right. Why did it turn out that way? Yeah. Huh? I'm so lost. Hate when I do something right and it still looks wrong.
Gotta trust the process.
Yeah. So you said you've been having like some anxiety around social interactions lately. Do you want to talk about that? Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I think it's like I don't know. It's like I think sometimes the only way I'm like been able to describe it recently is like if I'm like fully stepped into myself,
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine. I feel in control and like social interactions are like fine. It's like all good. But sometimes I feel like I just like kind of like cave into myself and then I'm like I don't know, like just interactions just seem like so much to me.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think part of it was like when I was in Germany for our Christmas break and just like kind of being around people that didn't speak English, I felt very like helpless, I guess, because I was like I don't know how to communicate and I felt very like just like nervous, I guess, and out of place. Like only in like a little bit, like it just in a way. And like yeah, it's been really weird. Like I'll just get random waves of just being like socially, I'm like I just feel socially inept to handle like conversations or like just doing things out of my comfort zone. Which is like something I'm like actively trying to work on because it's like I'm moving to a new place where I'll have to actively meet people and make friends. So it's like something I have to face anyway.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I feel like because I feel like as a kid I grew up very shy and quiet, and so like I really struggled to like I would just like see all these people that were really outgoing and loud and like could talk and socialize, and for me I like struggled with that a lot. And like it got to a point where I was like I accept that I'm a quiet person, I'll connect with who I connect with, like those connections will happen.
Yeah.
And then but like I think like recently I've just been like noticing that again of like that feeling of like putting an expectation on myself to be something that I'm not, and then it's like extra stress and pressure of like I don't have to be more than what I am.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry you're struggling with that, but thank you for telling me.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Braver than you think.
Thanks. Oh yes, yeah. So I felt like the going to the pizzeria I was like was a big victory. I like walked away and I was like, yes, let's ride this high.
Hell yeah.
I'm thinking back to our last Crafts and Chill episode where I was trying to make like a Christmas gift, and like I spent that whole episode not actually crafting because I didn't know how to do it.
I remember our first one where I couldn't do math, and I was like, how many centimeters is this? Like, I don't.
A classic.
Classic indeed. Something I've been struggling with lately is like, I think just like expectations in general. I want so badly to like be good at anything, like whether it's like being good at socializing, being good at like games I'm playing, being good at work, like just being reliable and like perfect the first time around, that like when something goes wrong, I'm so frustrated and like take it so personally. And it was actually something Doshi said recently in an interview that kind of is like trying to make me shift my perspective, where she's like, this is the first time I'm doing this. Like, I have a right to be bad at it, kind of deal. But I've been feeling like self-conscious. Like we're doing this like musical number at work and I have to sing for it. And I'm like, God, like I just don't remember any of my training. I feel so shitty and bad. But like we rehearsed it a lot on Friday, and I tried to just be like, you know what? Like I'm open to learning. I'm open to getting better. Like no one's judging me or being mean to me. They're just trying to help me. So when they were giving me pointers and like advice, or like we're like, oh, that wasn't right, let's do it again, I was trying to be like, it's okay. I'm not, this isn't an attack on me, and like trying not to internalize feeling bad.
Yeah.
And I actually feel like I learned a lot from it, and I was like glad that I did it. But it was so hard, like for me to have to constantly be talking to myself in my head and being like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay that you're not good at it. Like it's okay.
Absolutely.
And I hated that feeling.
Ugh. I get that. Yeah, I'd get that when I started doing improv again, and I was like that like performative, especially like in performance, like there's this easy, like, you can slip into this like critical voice and like overanalyzing everything. It's like so hard to just be like, it's all good, like it's, you'll get back into it, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's, yeah.
I just hate it. I think I just like want to be seen as like unshakable. And I think that comes from being so shakeable for so long. Like, and now I'm like, ugh, I need to get rid of that idea.
Yeah.
It's funny though, I was just talking to my mom recently. I don't know if I've told this story already, so stop me if I have, but I was having such a hard week recently, and I felt so bad about it because I was like, why? Like nothing's wrong. Like I'm okay. Like everything's gonna be fine. But it was like the first time I'd felt like the physical symptoms of my anxiety in a long time, and like that scared me. And I just felt like so like shameful because I was doing all this great work in therapy, and I felt like I had really improved, and now here I am like struggling again, and I can't figure out how to fix it, even though she's taught me how. So I'm like annoyed. And I had like a really intense therapy session. Every time those happen, I always want to call my mom. So I called her afterwards and was just like, hi. And she's like, what's going on? And like, this was like when she was dealing with a lot of stuff. So I was like, oh, I'm just kind of going through it. Like, I just wanted to talk and whatever. And like, she was like, what do you mean? And I kind of just like spilled and was like, this is what I'm going through. I'm like really struggling. Like, fuck, like, what am I doing wrong? Blah, blah, blah. She was like, why didn't you tell me? Like, I want, like, you, no matter what's going on with me, like, I want to know what's going on with you. And I was just like, well, like, you have so much going on, and like, I don't want to be seen. I mean, like, I was such a terror to deal with growing up because I was so insecure and so anxious and like just wanted to people please and all that jazz. And like, I'm trying to like prove to people that I have it more together now, and they don't have to tiptoe around me. And like, I actually am feeling like a reliable person lately. Like, I don't want to maintain this image that I can't handle things. And she was just like, what are you talking about? I was like, you don't remember how like awful I was as a kid? Like, I was always stressed about things. And like, even as a young adult, like I couldn't let things go if they were bothering me, and I didn't know how to like regulate my emotions. And she's like, I never felt that way at all. And it like blew my mind that it was like in my head, I felt so awful and disastrous that I just thought everyone else was thinking that too. And
Wow.
like
Yeah.
like my mom talked to me every day, saw me every day, and she never thought that. And I was like, what? Like maybe she's biased because she's my mom, but like it was just like a weird realization to me. I was like, you're kidding. Like you never thought that? Like I don't know. It was like interesting. So now I'm like really like, you know what? Fuck it. Like if no one else is thinking of me the way I am, then what am I holding myself back for at this point?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's been a weird. It's like I've been telling you, it's been a weird week.
Yeah. Nice. Well, yeah, I hope that I guess like helps, I guess, like trying to I feel like I feel like a lot of my anxiety will come from like what others see, I guess, and like that worry or like I don't know. I think for me it's like there's a fear of being seen because there's a fear of being rejected.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's a tough nut.
Tough nut to crack for sure. Yeah. Not fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel bad too. I wonder if you feel this way. It's like I'm 28 years old. How is this just now becoming a realization, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like I think sometimes for me it's like also relearning things too. Like there's things where I'm like, I've definitely had this thought before, but then I've like forgotten it somehow.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I feel like I'm trying to get really back into journaling again and like writing things down as soon as they come to me so that I can reflect and be like, no. Like, remember, I just learned this. Like, this is like, it's okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've had 2 weeks off from therapy because of the break, so I start again on Wednesday, which I'm excited about.
Yeah, I think I have another one coming up here. I just don't remember when. I literally cannot survive without my calendar. I have to have it with me at all times. It's just like, I don't know where I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to be doing, what's going on. I'm not super happy with how this one turned out, but I'm going to accept that it's okay.
Hell yeah.
I have a right to be bad at this.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Oh, I was sick.
Spencer and Sarah's House can be listened to on all podcast streaming platforms as well as watched on YouTube. You can find Spencer and Sarah on Instagram and TikTok at @SASHousePod, SAS House Pod. For bonus content like our Book Corner episodes, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/SASHousepod. Thanks for listening and supporting us. Now back to the episode.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's hard when I'm working with like black yarn, so it's hard for me to see what I'm doing as well. I don't know what I'm doing and I can't see. Bad combo.
I'm like struggling because I'm in like my trying to improve my posture era.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Sitting like this is not it.
Yeah. Ever since like getting my office job, like I've been slouching. It's so tough.
I have these like lines on my neck that like really bother me, and I'm like, why can't I get rid of them? And I'm like, because it's literally from going like looking down at my phone or looking down at a computer, like. But I'm also like, how am I supposed to look?
Yeah, I know.
How am I supposed to see?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've gotten back into yoga, and I'm like not happy with how out of shape I am.
Yeah, my plan is once I move is to find a yoga place, and I'm ready to get my ass beat.
Bug me up. All right, I have finished one strawberry.
Woo! What type of yoga are you doing?
I don't know. I usually will just be like, I need like a 15-minute post-work yoga stretch. And then it's usually like we start in child's pose and then we go to tabletop and do thread the needle. Like it's a lot of like back stretching and like what's the other one we do? Why can't I think of it right now? Oh, and like twists and stuff like that. Yeah, so
that's really nice.
It is actually pretty nice, and like I just feel like sometimes yoga's hard because like I feel like I am stuck in my brain trying really hard like not to think and just breathe and like shit like that, but most of the time it's okay. Lately though, when we do like Sphinx pose, I feel like I can feel my heartbeat in my like belly, and I don't like that feeling at all. It's so uncomfortable.
Robin and I have started like looking at places to live,
Ooh, exciting.
and we found this one that's like absolutely perfect.
Oh yeah.
It's like 3 bedrooms. There's a sunroom in the backyard.
Oh my god.
And then there's like a shed in the back that is painted like it's like Barbie, like it's a pink and blue wooden panels. And then on the inside there's like electricity, and it's like a crafting workspace that's like really nice, and it's like massive. And I was like, we need this house, please.
And it's like a house?
Yeah, house.
Would you rent or would you own it?
Yeah, I'd be renting.
Still. Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's less than what I'm currently paying for my box of an apartment.
Damn.
Yeah. So we like contacted the letting agency, and they're gonna I guess like they don't have access to the place yet, so they're not doing viewings, but they're gonna contact us later. They're like gathering a list of interest. So
Nice.
yeah, we'll see. I really hope we get it. I really want that place.
It sounds beautiful.
It's so pretty. They even have like there's a working fireplace in the living room. And there's a little, not that we drink, but there's like in the wall, there's like a wine holder, like where you put like the bottles of wine in like a little fancy thingies. It's really cute.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Bird and I will go on like walks through his neighborhood sometimes, and we'll like look at the houses and be like, I like that one. I like this about that one. And then I just sit there. I'm like, I will never be a homeowner in this economy. Like, this is crazy. It's crazy to even think about.
Yeah.
I'm only limiting myself as much as I'm limiting myself. Will be a homeowner.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's like my favorite thing to do is like drive through neighborhoods and be like, ooh, that's cute. Ooh, look at that one. Like,
oh yeah.
Some inspo.
Yeah. I've started looking at cars too, and I'm like, I've never thought I'd ever own a car, and here I am about to, by the end of the year, I'll probably have a car that I own.
Hell yeah. I'm like having trouble with mine right now because it's like every other month my tire pressure light goes on. And I'm like, what the frick? It's driving me so nuts.
Yeah.
But then I go and they're like, oh yeah, it's just some air loose in the tire. I'm like, but like why? Like which tire is it?
Yeah.
Now I'm in a war.
Yeah.
My car. If anyone knows what to do with my hanky boy, I need to figure it out.
Yeah, I think mine, there was one time where my dad's truck had like kept getting the low tire, and there was like a nail that was in the tire that was like blocking the hole, so it wasn't fully releasing air, but it was still like slowly letting it out. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I believe that. Maybe I should check my car for nails. I like can't see anything wrong with the wheel, but I don't know. Because then I was like, maybe something's wrong with the sensor.
Yeah.
I hate car stuff. That thing, there's nothing that will send me spiraling like something wrong with my car.
Yeah. I just ignore it. But I hope it's okay.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll all work itself out. I hate dealing with car issues. Just because I feel like so much of my life relies on my car. Like, I need it to get places and, like, go to work.
Yeah.
Like, shit like that. So when something's wrong with it, I'm like, oh my god, the worst has happened.
Yeah, that, like, fully stops your life.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a day where I went down there and it just wouldn't start. And I was like, fucking why? Like, I didn't leave anything on. It was so terrible. But, like, I have roadside assistance, so they just came and jumped me. But I was like, and then it turns out I needed a whole new battery.
Oh.
But I was kind of okay with it because when they looked at my car, they were like, "This is when did you get this car?" And I was like, "I don't know, a couple years ago. It's from 2018." And he's like, "This is the original battery." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "They're not supposed to last this long." And I'm like, "Oh, well,
Oh.
if it was time for it, fine, but damn."
I had no
Thanks,
idea.
Hank. Yeah, I was like, "Jeez." I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I am not happy with how that looks. Oh, God.
Yeah, I think I've done the wrong hook size for this, but I have to decide now if I keep going or restart.
I know. That's where I'm at, too. I think I'm going to redo just this one line. Just awful. Oh, no. What's your favorite thing you've crocheted?
Favorite thing. I mean, my over the garden wall sweater is a pretty good success.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I've also just crocheted these fingerless gloves. And I really
love
like
that.
because my hands get really cold in the office, and so I just put these on so I can still use my fingers.
Yeah.
And it keeps my hands warmer, which is really nice. So I like these.
Oh my God, can I have a pair of those too?
Yeah.
Can you just knit me like a whole new wardrobe?
Hell yeah, happy to.
Alright, let me know what I owe you.
I have this plan. I had this idea to like, because I would like to crochet more of those fingerless gloves, and so I was like, I think I might do. I came across this TikTok of this woman who offers like free therapy, where it's like literally like you don't have to pay, but like she'll still like you can pay if you can, like it's a pay what you can if you can, and like also just like just kind of like makes it known that she provides free therapy. So if people are like willing to give money, like give money then. And I was like, I think that's a really cool way to kind of like fight capitalism a little bit and help people and make things a little more accessible. So I was like, what if I like offered in like batches of like 3 to 5 gloves and just be like, if people are interested in these, I'm happy to like make them. And then it'd be like if I have to ship them, maybe like just paying for shipping. And then make it like a pay what you'd like if you'd like, but there's really no expectation of buying them, and just like trying that for 5 pairs just to do it.
Hell yeah. I kind of love that idea.
Thanks. Yeah, I want to test. Yeah, I want to, just kind of be a little like do something that's fun and crafty, provide something for others, and then like just question capitalism a little bit.
Fuck yeah. I know. I always feel so frustrated with capitalism because I'm like, obviously, like I need things and like I will I understand paying for things, but like I also just am like, why are we also paying extravagant amounts of money for things that like are imperative to life, like food, medicine, like shit like that. Like it just drives me fucking nuts. Like I don't know.
I agree. It's like I think there's like a I don't know. I just think money is weird, and I think people that are like I once heard someone like make this statement of like millionaires should not exist, and especially billionaires, but it's like coming from this idea of like if you're making that much money, like you should be giving back to the community to the point where you don't have $1 million because you could still survive off of a 9-figure salary or 8-figure salary or whatever.
Yeah, it's weird though. Like I took this personal finance class when we were in college for like some type of credit I needed.
Yeah.
And back then, like we graduated in 2018. I don't know when I took that class, but like before 2018, they were still saying like you need at least $1 million to retire.
It's insane.
Because of inflation and how much shit costs and like taxes and it's like nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It annoys me.
Yeah, I just wish there was like a good solution or like something we could all agree on or most people could agree on. Like,
Yeah.
there's got to be a way, you know?
I think I just wish that, like, with people that have so much money, like, if they could just do a little bit more to make the world a little bit better, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. That's like always been a dream of mine. Like, if I ever made acting something that like I could succeed financially on,
mhm.
I would love to be able to like take care of the people in my life first and then like give it back. Like, in some way, like I've always thought about like, you know, artist housing and making it affordable so that people could like pursue art and not like have to fucking lose all their life savings to do it and like
Mhm.
giving back to charities and shit. Like, it would just be so awesome if we could just like share the wealth.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to. My like dream, if I had like the amount of money in the world, is to like open up like a dog daycare that would hire like homeless people to like give
Mm.
them a chance to like work and like build up money, I guess, and
Mhm.
kind of like yeah, just kind of like give them a sense of stability and like place to work and build money. Um I think I think in my head it's kind of developed to like it'd be more to specify it to be like kids, like young adults that are homeless and kind of
Mhm.
giving them an environment where there's like other employees as well to kind of like build relationships, build a sense of stability and all of that.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. Wouldn't be nice. All right, I think I'm gonna finish this row. How are you doing?
I've restarted, so I'm back at the beginning.
Oh no.
But it's okay because I think I'm on the right track now.
I've somewhat started a Gilmore Girls rewatch.
Ooh.
I love the first Christmas episode where like it's kind of crazy to love this episode where like Richard has a heart attack and ends up in the hospital, but like I just
Yeah.
think it's such like a good family moment for all of them
Mm-hmm.
and like just like the wintry aspect and like what happens right after that episode that like I started there.
Nice.
And I've just been continuing forward since, but
Hell yeah.
yeah, it's been wild.
I love that. I'm still working through Bob's Burgers.
Oh hell yeah.
I think I'm on like the 11th or 12th season now.
God, I love Bob's Burgers. That's another one I put on when I'm like, I just need to feel like
Yeah.
humans are good sometimes.
Yeah, I just did the Thanksgiving one where Gene has food poisoning.
Oh my god, and they tell him all the stories to try to get him to hate food.
Yeah.
So good.
It's hilarious.
I love those like anthology. I feel like they do one once a season where it's like a story time type of deal.
Yeah.
And at
Mhm.
first I used to be kind of annoyed by it, but now I'm like, no, it's like perfect. It's like, you know, like our parents told us stories growing up. Like that's all it is like it's just story time with the kids and it's like so good.
Yeah, and it's still really funny too.
Yeah. My favorite episode right now is the one where Linda wants to take the perfect picture for their Christmas card.
Mhm.
She almost drops the camera into like the ravine. So good.
I love there's a Valentine's Day one where Jimmy Jr. asks someone else to go on a date with him for Valentine's Day and Tina
Oh
gets
my
upset
God.
and then they
Yes.
rent that limousine.
Nat. Yeah.
Yes. It's great.
So good. Nat comes back for another episode that I really love
Yes.
too. Yeah.
She was just in it. Oh, and she was driving and there was a snake that gets loose.
Yeah, there's like another one where like she's like trying to impress this woman to like go on a date with her, and she like asks him to help with like these limousine games or
Oh.
something. It's so good.
I've been
Alright.
watching a lot of like Try Guy videos recently.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I've been watching the Try Guy videos for a while, and then I've started listening to Tripod now as well. It's like their podcast that they do weekly is too. It's so just fun. Like they're so chill and relaxing, and I just feel like I know Keith because he went to ISU.
You know who?
Keith?
Oh, Keith. Yes.
Yeah, because he went to ISU and would like come by every year.
Mm-hmm.
It's very funny. But I'm like, I don't know you. I've never actually met you. I just feel like I do know you more because we went to the same college.
How many of them are left?
So Eugene isn't actively on there, but he's like still a part of the community or like the team, but like he's not actively running the business.
Okay, I see.
Like I think like he has like a voice in the business, but he's not like actively in the videos.
I see. Okay.
So it's Keith and why did I just forget his name? Zach.
Zach. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but they've just like basically like have like a new cast of people that like are really great.
Nice.
Yeah, they're just very fun. It's very entertaining videos.
Yeah, I haven't watched them in a while.
They're good. They do what the hell? I've lost every single title that they used to do. They do like a cooking competition where they're told that they need to bake like some type of thing. Like they once had to make cereal and they would each like pick a theme of like what their cereal would be, but they aren't given instructions on how to bake it. So they just have to figure it out, and it's the most entertaining thing in the world.
Oh my god.
It's pure chaos.
I believe it.
It's so funny.
Jeez.
And then like professional judges of that like pastry will like eat it and judge them.
Oh my god.
It's really funny.
All right, I have finished my last row here. Oh no, I haven't. I missed a knot. 2 strawberries complete.
Yay! And I got
wow.
2 rows done.
Oh yeah, I think I'm getting to the end here.
Cute.
Proud of us.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, should we end the episode there?
Yeah, let's do that.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. If you are crafting with us, send us pics of your crafts and progress.
Yeah, what have you been working on?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Hell yeah. Where were we?
Oh, I think I pictured myself like sitting on my bed, just like sitting on the bed working on things together.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Hell yeah. Cool.
Alrighty, well, we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.